I wish my toilet was a car. That'd be epic. The family and I are heading out to Walmart today to grab some groceries. Pretty exciting day. Hopefully we can make it to Home Depot. Unfortunately, Bed Bath & Beyond is no longer in business. Are they still in business in the US? But the one here in Edmonton, it's shut down. Unfortunate. I loved that place. Amazon taking over the world, right? It's pretty wild. But yeah, yesterday I built this castle here that's chilling on my desk. It is huge. I think I expressed that multiple times in the review of it. I should probably continue building that today. I've got to pretty much extract all of the castle towers, all of the castle walls, and jumper it so I can actually remove those things and put interior details in them. I was thinking I should do that today. Then I was also thinking maybe I should build this Chinese restaurant today, because that would look pretty sweet in the Lego City. The issue is whoa, a little bit of a voice pop there. The issue is that there's only one open base plate in the city right now. Well, there's a half base plate over by the Spring Lantern Festival, and there's one over by the tuning workshop. So I guess it's going to go by the tuning workshop, or something else will go by the tuning workshop, and then I'll put the Chinese restaurant somewhere else in the Lego City. Down to like, I think a net of 2 open base plates in the city. Woo! We're getting there. Crazy. I was thinking also, maybe what I could do today is start making some serious Lego City changes. And that serious change would be bringing this winter village over onto the raised platform and bringing all the castles down here. So some serious changes that I could make today, but I won't lie, it is a lazy Sunday today. Yeah, it's Sunday when I'm filming this. I know I think it's coming out on Tuesday, but it's Sunday right now. And that's why we're going to go to Walmart. But luckily for me, they sell Lego at Walmart, and I'm going to check out the Lego aisle because it's January 2024, and there's a whole bunch of new sets that were issued in the month of January, and I checked them out at the Lego store, and then I went back to the Lego store a different day, but most of the stuff was sold out. I didn't even film any clips. I just had to run to the mall anyway to grab some stuff, and I wanted to check the pad wall. But besides that, I haven't done any 2024 Lego shopping, so I'm hoping to find some sets or something at Walmart. Maybe some other goodies. We'll see how the kids act, I guess. I've just got to determine what I'm going to do. I should probably put the jumpers or the modified 1x4 plates with the 2 studs underneath this castle so that I can actually remove these massive towers, because right now you can't really do that, so I guess that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to do that because I know it's going to be somewhat destructive, but I think I'm making a mountain out of a molehill here. I really don't think it's going to take that long, I guess. So I guess that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm not going to time-lapse it, but I'll sort of log the experience here. It should be fairly straightforward. This stuff is adapted to all studs. Oh, I forgot that one there is attached to the drawbridge. I probably should have removed that first. It's like a Technic axle that's running through that whole thing. But yeah, it's actually not going to be that hard to just sort of take this stuff off chunk by chunk and add all of the required pieces to make it somewhat modular to the bottom, or modular so you can actually remove these sections. I really don't think it's going to be too hard. I don't know if I've said that before, but I really don't think it's going to be that hard. A little bit of destruction there, but not too bad. And now that I have that removed, what I'll probably do is just go around and add those jumpers to... I can't decide if I'm going to add it like to the bottom of this section that just pulled off, or if I'm going to like try and trace the outline of it on the actual nose plate. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be easiest. I guess trial and error at this point. But yeah, that was super easy. But I guess one thing I could do is if I add it to the bottom here, maybe what I should do is first add a layer of plate, locking all of this stuff in. Because then when it's actually tacked down to the jumper, or to the, I always call them jumpers, you know what I mean, those modified plates. But then when it's actually like all locked in, then when it's tacked down to the jumper, I'm not going to have the scenario, like when I remove it, I'm not going to have the scenario which just happened there, that some of the studs grip onto these things and take them with them. So I guess I'm going to try and make this castle a little bit more modular. So yeah, I am going to do the plate, and then I'll do the modified 1x4 tiles or plates. Jumpers. That's what I'm going to call them from now on. Jumpers! It's funny, things like that are so irrelevant, right? Like these, you can call them jumpers, you can call them modified plates, you can call them modified tiles, but some guy roasted me in the comment section for calling them jumpers. Those aren't jumpers. And it's like, from now on, I'm trying to call them modified 1x4 plates with the 2 studs. Just call them jumpers. You know what I mean, okay? You don't need to get all technical here, all right? I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to get all up in arms about it, but you know what I mean. You know I know what that's actually called, but I'm just going to call them jumpers because it's easier to say than modified 1x4 plate with the 2 studs. You know what I mean? Like, you don't got to call everything its exact name all the time. I just went for a deep dive through my tiny little pieces. Luckily, I'm able to break them down by part size because I used the brick sorter from PeteSquared23.com. Pretty sweet. So now whenever I'm running low on certain parts, such as these guys right here, 1x2 dark gray plates, which I need for this project, I just dig through this bin and find them. And these are all the ones that I extracted. Plus I found some 1x2 jumpers because I'm gonna need a bunch of those for this castle project. So I decided to start with one of the side walls, and this is beautiful because now I can just remove this very easily. It's all reinforced on the bottom, so it didn't take any of the bricks with it. You can see there's the 1x2 jumpers for the interior columns, and then there is 3 of the 1x4 plates there. So yeah, that just removes so easily. Also, I decided to add those arches right there. You see that one? Those 1x6 arches weren't there before, and I just think it looks a bit better when I remove this section. Also, it adds a little bit more stability to the wall as well. But this thing is very easy to remove and put back in place. And I definitely think that the overlapping plate, the 1x plate on the bottom there, was necessary. I just think it reinforces it, and that's going to benefit the towers the most. You can see this one here is done. But the towers just have so many different moving pieces, and that was definitely necessary. So once those changes are done, this thing will be completely modular in the sense that all of these components will be removable. It's done. Now every single piece is completely modular, so I can remove everything. And there should be enough studs holding each piece down so that when I move the entire castle, I shouldn't have to take it all apart. Now, the other day when I was building this, I was fiddle-farting around with the drawbridge, and here I am fiddle-farting around with it again. So I've actually moved the chains over. So like these connection pieces, I've centered them more so they're more of a direct line right to the drawbridge. And these chains used to go onto the 3rd stud because I didn't want to use 2 chains. But the problem was it wasn't 100% efficient. It wasn't always pulling this door up flush like that. So what I've decided to do is just test moving the chains outward, relocating that, and then it seems to work a lot better. Now I'm able to crank it, if I crank it the right way, yeah, there we go. I'm able to crank it all the way up, and it should stay, and it's pretty much flush. The problem is I don't have long enough chains, and I'd have to use 2 different colors of chains if I want to do this. I guess I can just move the gold ones to the upper portion of the chain so you can't really see it. But that, I believe, is the ultimate solution. You just have to remember to crank it the right way. If I don't crank it this way, then what happens is the chains collide with the arches, you see? It's like a bit of friction there. But if I crank it this way, then it free flows. So I think these changes are very good, and the drawbridge is working a lot better than it was prior to making these changes. Jose and the kids are upstairs, and I think they're ready to go to Walmart, but I'm glad that I was able to get all of this done before leaving. You guys ready to go to Wally Mart? You're all done your lunch, Benjamin? I love your shoes, buddy. Those are styling. Same with you, Mill. Wow, yours are pink. You're done, hey? No more of that food? Oh, that looks good. Dad hasn't even eaten yet today. I'm starving. Millie, what do you think? You having fun yet at Walmart? I think the Lego aisles are a lot better than the grocery aisles. How about you? Yeah, how about you, Benjamin? Having fun yet? Oh yeah, it's a blast. Guess what? We're almost done grocery shopping and we're gonna go to the Lego aisles next. Hey Billy, Benjamin, what do you think of that? Woohoo! That is nice. That one right up there. I wish my toilet was a car. That'd be epic. Look at all this stuff, Millie.
Look at it.
Mom's got her eyes on a new mixer.
They could be like Mom.
Wow. I think it's impressive. Look at the dinosaur down there.
Toaster.
Got him a whole kitchen set up. Jose's looking at a toaster over there. Look at the telly. That's a nice looking telly. It's like Toy Story. Hey, you guys just got one of these recently. They got that for Christmas. Jose, it's on sale for $39. That's all you spent on them for Christmas? $39, wow. Some Mega Constructs. Oh, look at that 3-pack. It's pretty neat. Huh. And then we got the Lego, of course. What are we gonna get? Ooh, there's the astronaut. I had that in my cart on January 1st and I decided to put it away. 70 bucks here. I think that's the regular price, 647 pieces. What was on sale here? Oh, that was the Dark Trooper Attack for 30 bucks. That was on sale, but there's none there. Oh, there's the new Bowser muscle car. We got some battle packs. Regular price, it looks like. A whole bunch of friend stuff, Millie. Hey? Look, Mel. You recognize this? Don't you? Goodness. Mom's making noises over there. Benjamin, what are you up to, bud? Oh, there's the new fighter plane up top there. The new space vehicle. Bill wants one. Ooh, look, they have battle packs somewhere. Did I pass Star Wars? I should get another one of these. I'm gonna get that. Throw that in there with the groceries. The only thing is I forgot my wallet, so we'll have to talk to Jose nicely and see if she's willing to get that for old Bricksie here. I don't see any more red tags. I didn't even come here during Boxing Week. I'm sure there was a bunch of stuff on sale during Boxing Week. Where is the Star Wars stuff though? Like, where did that Dark Trooper, or no, the battle pack, where did that come from? I don't see it. It must have been here. Is it $45? Is that it? 75346? Is it $45? I thought it was 40. I'll have to verify that. That's the same price. 75372. Oh. I don't see any more though. They're probably here. I just can't see them. Oh no. Do they have them? Jose, do you see any more of these? The new battle pack. You can only get 2 at the Lego store. So I think I'm gonna get that one. But once again, I forgot my wallet. Whoops, sorry. I don't see any more though. This must be the only one. How could I not get it? Because why would they not be with the other battle packs? And with the other Star Wars stuff. Here, Millie, you can play with this one. Because we're gonna get that one. Okay? You gotta do one or the other. It's wrapping around you. You gotta do, here. There, okay. Go. You guys are too old for those anyway, but it just keeps you quiet when you're out and about. Huh. I don't see any more. This aisle is just a disaster though. There's stuff everywhere. At least they don't have like the Lego behind glass. That would be annoying because I've seen some Walmarts that have been doing that. Oh, there's the new Rockets Warbird versus Ronin. That's cool because it comes with a Ronin figure. 40 bucks for that one. I feel like I'd still be able to get that from the Lego store. Oh, there they are. There's another one. There's 2 more here. So 60412. No, that's not it though. But still, there's 2 more here. I don't even know how much these are. I forget. I think they were 40 bucks. There we go. But they're just like scattered everywhere. There's not an actual spot for them. I'll have to look it up. But for sure, I'm gonna grab those 3, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are $40 each. So to get 3 of them is $120. It seems like a lot of money, doesn't it? It definitely does. I think they're the same price here as the Lego store. So if I were to get them from the Lego store, at least I would get $6 back in VIP points. Maybe I should just do that, or I should just wait for a good GWP. Because I forgot my wallet, which has the Bricksie credit card in it. It's an accounting nightmare, oh no! Maybe I only get 1 of them, just because I want a few. Where'd they go? Oh, they're that way. All right. My kids are getting restless. Gonna have to make a decision and get out of here. Look what I found over here. Hey, look. Look at that one. Do you think they'll give me damaged box price on that one? Jeepers creepers, I swear. Millie didn't do that, okay? But yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up 3 of them here from Walmart. Whose $120 purchase was better? Mrs. Brixie's? Or mine? Oh, that's a pretty tough decision there. I might have to go with the clones. Got home, unpacked the groceries, put the kids to sleep, and then I installed these bad boys, their new car seats. Kids outgrew their old ones. Check this out. How cool is this, everybody? You just grab this handle right here, you pull that up, and then it rotates. Slap the kid in there, right? And then, bam, whoa. Lock it, check for green, boom, you're good to go. How cool is that? I continued working on the castle as well, specifically the exterior details. So there's a bunch of slopes missing on all 4 corners and also on the sides. There was 3 studs that were available, so I covered it with the sand green, olive green, dark gray, dark tan slopes. And I also added some mushrooms and a little bit of trees as well, or little trees as well, little tiny trees like Bob Ross. And I think that makes it look pretty good. I didn't want to overdo the trees. And the next thing that I need to do is actually texture all of this green. I want to add all sorts of leaves and vegetation all over that as well. But I don't really know exactly where this is going to be placed. So this is sort of like a detail that has to be added later so that it matches the surrounding area. And maybe if I move that winter village up top there, like up there, and I move all these other castles where the winter village currently is, I can place this castle where the ski slope is, along with the other massive castle that I have built ready to go, but I actually have to mills plate it. I think it's down there and you can see it. It's right behind the Fortnite box, right there. I've got to mills plate that, and actually the cabinet that has the ski slope should be able to fit both of those huge castles, which are both 4 base plates. Could you imagine if it's big castle over here, big castle over there, maybe like a giant battle in the middle? Whoo-hoo, that would be pretty cool. And then you've got like the Lion Knight's castle and the medieval jousting and whatever, the blacksmith. I don't know if the Sanderson sisters' cottage would look the best over there. Probably wouldn't really match the medieval feel. I guess it sort of does because it sort of looks medieval-ish, but I mean, it doesn't really match like, you know, Knights of the Realm, Knights of the Lego Realm. It doesn't really match that. And then what I would do is actually put Santa Claus's mountain in the corner there where Sanderson sisters' cottage is, and then the Winter Village would go that way toward the Lion Knight's castle. I just have to make sure that there's enough height clearance for that. Like, can this fit in that corner underneath that shelf? I'd have to measure. It looks tight, but maybe it will. I still have to decide whether or not I want to do that project in general. Definitely something to think about. Well, holy cow, that day got away on me, like big time. I actually went to my parents for dinner. That was good. Kids had a great time. And then when I got home, there was like so much recycling in my garage because of like the car seat boxes and a whole bunch of stuff that I've just been like compiling in there. It just seems because I I run this business out of my house. I generate, or Jose and I, we generate so much recycling every week, like Lego boxes and packages and Amazon boxes and all this different stuff. It's absolute like madness. So I went through the garage, got all the recycling done, and then I was like, oh man, I'm going to clean this up, clean this up. And I spent like an hour in the garage just sort of like cleaning everything up. Put the kids to sleep, and the day just sort of got away. Like, I did the castle stuff, went to Walmart, did a whole bunch of cleaning, hung out with the kids for a bit, went to my parents for dinner, and here you are. It's like 8 o'clock at night. Like, where do days go? Like, where does time go, everybody? Time is flying. I'm really excited about this year in general. January is always sort of like it's the new year. It's exciting, but at the same time, it's like adjusting to this new year, getting ready for what's going to happen this year. January is always an odd time. Do you find that? Especially like December 26th until January 1st or 2nd. It's like, it's sort of like a wishy-washy period of time. But I'm working on some very exciting stuff here in the Lego room, as you can probably tell, with the castles and the Winter Village and all that. And I'm really excited for the things that are going to happen here in 2024. But I got some battle packs, so we got some more clone troopers and super battle droids and battle droids, so that's exciting. And worked on that castle a bit, so I feel like I got lots done today. Also, I just, like I mentioned, cleaned up a bunch of stuff around the house and hung out with the kids, and also visited with my parents. So it was a great day. I hope you had a fantastic weekend and are having a fantastic 2024 so far. That's really about it, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on by. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff, and have yourselves a great day. Farewell.